Okay, dear viewers, welcome back to our show. Let me open the light first. Just a minute. Okay, now today I'm going to describe the first live stream about my visit to the National Museum of China. So let's start. As one of the permanent exhibitions of the National Museum of China, Insign China is on display in altogether 10 galleries covering an exhibition area of 17,000 square meters. Following a dynastic sequence, this exhibition is organized in 8 sections. First one is prehistoric time, Xia Shang and Western Zhou dynasties, spring and autumn and Waring States periods, Qin and Han dynasties, three kingdoms, Jin and southern and western and northern dynasties, Sui, Tang and five dynasties, Liu-Sang, Xixia, Jing and Yuan dynasties, and Ming and Qing dynasties. Ancient China features more than 2,500 objects, including 2,000 precious cultural relics. Among them, 500 being first rate. The eagle shaped portrait vessel, Yang Shao culture, Jazz dragon, Hongshan culture, Shanshui doing bronze, mask with portering eyes, bronze Jan container, and four rams, late Shang dynasty, terracotta warriors, the Qin dynasty. Then Sansai glazed property, poetry horses, Tang dynasty, Jokia um, porcelain jar, the Ming dynasty, Phoenix coronet or Empress dogware, Xiong Ling Ming dynasty, and other objects present a comprehensive review of the political, economic, cultural, and social development, as well as China's foreign relations in different historical cultures and periods. Then the road of rejuvenation. On the permanent display, galleries N5, N7, N12, and 12, 515 of National Museum of China. Communist Party of China that led people from all ethnicities to fight for independence, liberation, prosperity, and well-being. The exhibition is divided into 5 sections. China reduced to a semi-colonial and semi-feudal society, seeking a way to save China. The Communist Party of China with the historical mission for independence and liberation, building a socialist New China and socialist road with Chinese characteristics. Okay, and then leaders and their Chinese modern fine art masterpieces exhibition. The leaders and their people, Chinese modern fine art masterpieces exhibition is based on the works produced during the four massive fine art creation campaigns organized by the NMC since 1951 and showcases over 40 fine artworks about leaders and their people. Most of the exhibits are done by famous artists after the founding of the people. As Republic People's Republic of China, among them is the the founding ceremony by Dong Xuan, setting to fight in North Shanxi by Shi Lu, crossing the Yellow River eastward by uh, Aizongzin and joining of the focus forces at Jingong Mountain by Li Kang. There are also traditional Chinese paintings, especially customized for the NMC, such as Tai Hang Iron Wall by Wang Xingwan and Yang Li Liziu. The founding of New China by Tang Yonggi and Wise Man by Fang Yuan. Okay, then comes the ancient Chinese bronze. Through 103 pieces or sets of ancient bronzes, ancient Chinese bronze epitomizes the brilliant achievements of bronze in ancient China. This exhibition brings together many precious bronze vessels, including the great uh, Hao Miu Yu Ding, the Jinglong Ding, the largest round bronze tripod from the Shang dynasty, and the Yo Ding with a 291 character inscription inside the body. The artifacts excavated from the tomb of Fu Hao impress us with both shape and workmanship. Our, our ancestors in the Mizavao culture began to use bronze implements as early as 5,000 years ago from the Xia Shang and Western Zhou dynasties to the spring and autumn and the Warring States periods. Bronze vessels evolved from utilitarian objects to exhibit exquisite artifacts, their shapes, designs, and inscriptions embody the aesthetic taste in particular periods. Then comes the ancient Chinese Buddhist sculpture. If you want to know anything more, then you can put your questions in the comment box as well and the chat as well. You can use the chat button as well. Okay, and let's move forward. The ancient Chinese Buddhist sculpture. Buddhism originated in the 6th century before Christ in ancient India. The earliest Buddhist sculpture emerged in uh, Gandhara, a region in the northwest of ancient India, showing Hellenistic influence after Buddhism spread to China around the 1st century. Buddhist sculpture incorporated traditional Chinese elements, gradually resulting in a unique Chinese style. The themes, materials, and techniques in the ancient Chinese Buddhist sculpture varied according to region and period, as highlighted in this exhibition by the finely or carved stone sculptures from Qingzhou in Shandong province, the radiant seated Buddhistava in the grots at Tiangloshan and in Shaanxi province, and carved during the Hai Tang and the figures of Tibetan Buddhism production produced by imperial workshops in the Ming dynasty. In particular, the elegant wood carved Buddhistava of the Song dynasty is an unparalleled work of wooden Buddhist sculpture from ancient Chinese. These images inspire understanding about the philosophy of Buddhism through an artistic expression in illustrate the education evaluation of Chinese Buddhist sculpture. Then comes the ancient Chinese judges. 8,000 years ago, our ancestors discovered a beautiful stone called Yu or jade. While making polished stone tools, this was the start of a district judge carving tradition. Since then, jade has evolved to be an important part of the traditional Chinese culture. In 2010, under the auspices of the State Administration of Cultural Heritage, more than 80,000 ancient Chinese jades became part of the National Museum of China collection. For the exhibition, we have selected some of the finest jade objects dating from the Neolithic times to the Qing dynasty to be displayed together with pieces from the museum's original collection that have seldom been on public view. These timeless treasures, with their exceptional enduring charm, reflect the traditions and tastes of the Chinese people throughout the history. Then the ancient Chinese money. In the Beijing Chinese National Museum, you can say lots of things about China, and it actually makes a marvelous experience. So it will be a long live stream for today. I hope that you all will remain with me till the end. The ancient Chinese money. The earliest Chinese money appeared before the Western Zhou dynasty and developed during the Eastern Zhou period during the Qing dynasty. The emperor unfiled unified various currencies after 2000 years of evaluation. A rich Chinese monetary system was developed which reflected the history of ancient politics, economy, and folk culture. The Chinese money is also noted for its excellent craftma- craftsmanship and in calligraphy and casting. The National Museum of China is known for its rich collection of money from ancient China in order to display the history, culture, calligraphy, and art of Chinese money. The National Museum has organized a special exhibition entitled Ancient Chinese Money. This exhibition displays more than 1,700 objects ranging from the early cowries, shells, knife-shaped coins, round coins, to coins with a square hole in the middle that were in use for over the 2000 years, to machine-made copper or silver coins from the late Kong dynasty. Then the architectural design exhibition of the National Museum of China. This is another part. The National Museum of China underwent a reconstruction and expansion project during the period starting from March 2007 to the end of 2010, with a total floor area of nearly 2 lakh square meters. The completed new structure is the largest museum building in the world. The architectural design exhibition of the National Museum of China occupies the area of 1,364 square meters and showcases over 200 drawings and photographs relating to the architectural design proposals and construction process of the museum. Main exhibits include the international building bidding proposals for the museum, a reconstruction design, and the revision process of the winning proposal. The exhibition will be divided into four sections. Number one, Old Museum. Number two, architectural designs of the national building of for the museum. Number three, revisions of the winning proposal. And number four, implementation programs. The exhibition will give viewers a comprehensive view of the birth of the new National Museum of China through a variety of different mediums and perspectives. Then exhibition of selected African sculptures in the collection of the National Museum of China. Exhibition of selected African sculptures in the collection of the National Museum of China displays more than 510 artworks selected from the African sculptures donated by Mr. Shi Yangshen, including statues, masks, crestings, and articles for daily use. The exhibits are mostly from Central Africa and West Africa, South and Sahara Desert. By boat, and they boast diverse types and styles of and are full of realism and appropriate exaggeration as well as strong rhythm with which will impress the audience with a touching primitive and rugged beauty. The African sculpture is not only a form of art but also a means of for achieving harmony between human nature and society, which has a close connection with traditional African religion, morality, and ethics and living customs. They will deepen Chinese people a understanding of these arts from that uh, combines different African tribes, deli- uh, uh, diligence and intelligence, and the um, mysterious time-honored African customs and culture, and will promote the cultural exchanges between China and Africa and development of two cultures. Ancient Chinese Procline art. This is the another exhibition. Enjoying a long history, Chinese portrait and porcelain run through Chinese civilization without interruption. Painted or black portrait in the prehistoric times was followed by white portrait and glazed portrait in the Shang and Zhou dynasties. In later dynasties, Caledon white glazed porcelain and porcelain with overglaze or underglaze colors and colored grays were created, as well as mm, glazed ware ceramics with counter raised design. The National Museum of China boasts a rich collection of porcelains, and over 100 pieces of or sets of them are selected to be on display. The exhibition consists of three sections, namely Proclaim with colored glaze, Proclaim with underglaze, and Proclaim with overglaze colors. So that's the thing which I would like to inform you all. The thing is, the tour of the National Museum of China in Beijing, it was marvelous. I will advise you all, if you have a chance to visit China, obviously you visit to Beijing and to China National Museum. It was awesome. And this book, you see, this book is only Bangladeshi Taka 15, and it really helps you to know about the Chinese museum and the history. Thank you so much.